goes by day. Vendor wakes up from sleep. Clothes are torn. But my wilderness survival continues. Pick up half a coconut shell and put it on your head. Those who are familiar with the road come from the mountain peak to the ground. It can be said that he has fully adapted to life alone. When he saw the big tree in front of him, he immediately ejected and started. Kicked hard on the trunk. Catch quickly every fruit that falls from the tree. Today's breakfast is solved. When enjoying delicious food, your figure appears in front of you. Look up. It is the dinosaur that once bullied itself. But unlike before, the vendor seems quite calm. It's you again. Still not giving up. The dinosaur wiped its saliva and roared up to the sky. Drunk. The machine has one person and one cage, and the boiling mode is turned on. But why is this dinosaur's tail missing in half? Fog traders use their flexible bodies to move wildly, play with each other. Dinosaur pissed, hit a boulder and passed out. And the fog trader leaps into the sky and draws his sword. And I win again. Give me a piece of ham. Then he picked up the knife and slashed it at the tail. You're done. It seems that I will save some food in the future. Then the palm of his hand raised a flame. The lunch today is really big. It was all seen by Piccolo. Finally some progress. At this moment, two Saiyans are hurtling towards Earth. Vegeta was awakened early. And the other side, the Earth team is also on its way to the Temple of Heaven. But I have to find the Tianjin rice and dumplings first. Lao Yu is about to meet again. There was an irrepressible joy on everyone's faces. Screen back. Vegeta awakens Nippo from sleeping. After spending so long in the capsule, just go out for a walk. There's a nice planet near the warp. I don't know if I could get a good price for it. After the two logged in and found the planet in shambles, there are ruins everywhere. The two lost a lot. Suddenly the detector appears as a number. Two insect people appear in front of me, ridiculously ridiculed by Gita's to looks. A wave of light hits, just stirred up a puff of smoke. The duo stood there intact. Baltimore was furious, just about to fight back. Vegeta called it off. Rare opportunity. Why don't you go and meet the one they say is Mo? Sad king. So the two were captured. I don't know what to do. On the other side, Miss Blue Flag finally appeared, doing the old job. Is being chased like crazy. It was hard to get rid of. And all this, it's all to buy delicious supplements for Tianjin rice. Screen back. The Saya duo were put in a cell. Met a local named Yatru. It tells the story of the silent love of this guy after he ascended the throne. Don't do evil. The hands are extremely cruel. And his beloved wife was also taken away. So wanton. The two decided to pack up the king and come to the front. After making fun of the appearance of the Saja duel, sending out the soldiers is about to end these two. I didn't expect Vegeta to stick out two fingers. Ended the opponent in an instant. The king was furious. Sent out subordinates to surround and broadcast at the same time. Smoke fills the air for an instant. The Saya duo is intact. Vegeta smiled evilly. I have a showdown. We were caught on purpose to seize this planet. The king heard this. If that's the case, then stay forever. Naba can finally make a move, filled with electricity. The earth began to shake. Lift your finger lightly. The king's men were instantly wiped out. The last trump card had to be sent out. Wave your hand. Powerful. Both eyes shine at the same time. Hit Naba hard. Unexpectedly, it was easily caught by the opponent. Fighting nations are indeed not vegetarians. It's all over now. Concentrate energy with one hand. It took just one hit. The most powerful warrior on the planet. Kings are doomed. Yatru after salvation. Thank you very much to these two saviors. It seems that peace can be restored to the planet. The couple was finally able to reunite. But the real disaster is coming now. Vegeta's fingertips radiate powerful energy. Howling in. Shattered the planet in an instant. Turned to dust. The two of them enjoyed this beautiful moment very much. Then the next destination, Earth, pay attention. On a quiet night, missing even when seriously injured, the vendor is sleeping in the cave. I have to find a way to get myself out of danger, Dad. The next day, the vendors got up early. Another vibrant day. I'll see my mom in a while. Happy to run forward to the other side. I don't know how many levels Wukong has run. Still can't see the end at a glance. And now deep in the mountains. Long time no see Tianjin rice with dumplings. Practice hard. Strive to develop new tricks. Short-term logistical support for the two. Got a bunch of cooks. Made a table of dishes for Tianjin rice. Tried to persuade. Hope to break away from the beliefs of the martialists. Live happily with him. However, Brother Sanyan did not appreciate it. I have already set Goku as my goal in my heart. Even world peace must transcend it. Do you want to fight like this after listening to Lan Chess? Why don't you do the boss's room with me? Sure to run amok. However, Tianjin rice is very resistant to this kind of robbing behavior. Very dissatisfied. Turn around and leave. On the other side, the running man Wukong keeps running. Met the kid who cleaned the snake path. After running for so long, I finally met someone who could talk. But it has only run one quarter until now. Tired of destruction. Then he was invited to the car by the kind little devil. I fell asleep. The busiest is Piccolo. The screen changes. You have to cultivate heart and worrying about your son's safety. At least not to commit it is also powerful. It's completely adapted to its surroundings. Transform into a dragon rider, running after the dinosaur. And this time, Piccolo used his psychic power to lift the pyramid up into the clouds. I didn't expect too much force. Everything around starts to fall apart. Triggered a powerful earthquake. Short enemies have a bad premonition. Hurry up and fly to your son. And the wicked are chasing the dinosaurs with great interest. Dinosaurs are also speechless. Don't have one face. Suddenly there was smoke in the distance. The earth shook violently. The vendor became unsteady and fell to the ground. Random surface cracking. Accidentally fell into the gap. This powerful earthquake. Fighted far away. Blue Flag was so scared that he fled in a hurry. Call out the name of the heavenly book criminal. In a critical moment, her boyfriend is bursting with strength. Hold it in your arms to fend off the danger ahead. Godfather's face is green from crowding here. Where did he go? Crazy search. The dealer used his sword to temporarily get stuck in the crack. Suddenly the ground begins to coalesce. Catch chaos at a critical juncture. Pull out the sword and jump repeatedly. Last second bug position. Godfather sees it. Finally relieved. The other side. The cooled blue flag basin turns into a blue form. Decided to return to the turtle immortal house. Tianjin rice has no intention of retention at all. I can finally concentrate on my practice. But man is not as good as heaven. The blue flag came to the flowers. Transform again and come to Tianjin rice. Never get rid of my mother. Just at this moment. Consort and ball force use detectors. Found Tianjin rice. Invite the team immediately. Tianjin rice is a must-have. Finally free. The other side. The sleeping Wukong follows the bumps of the vehicle. Accidentally fell. Came to the first level of hell. Look around the southern city and have arrived at the destination. Suddenly I smelled a fragrance. See the golden apple on the tree ahead. Just about to reach out and pick it. But was attacked by the rear and fainted to the ground. What's going on? Click to follow. I don't know how long it has been. Goku wakes up from a coma. How dare you delay the fruit of the tree? What a dare. Look up. There are red and blue ghosts in front of me. Unexpected. This golden fruit turned out to be the food of the Night Demon King. After some conversation, only then did Wukong learn that he had fallen into the first layer of hell. These are the gatekeepers here. When Wukong heard this, he panicked. I never expected to fall off my tongue. I'm afraid it's going to end. The other side. Tianjin rice and dumplings begin to climb the Kalinta, and the blue flag is waiting to be worn under the tower. Shouting the name of Tianjin rice. Can't wait. Dive into the tent. Looking for the universal capsule containing the plane. I happen to meet Paula, who is coming home. I blush when I see this pose. Blue flag search to no avail. My temper is up. It's about to fight. This is the debut of Lupa. I haven't seen you in a long time, but I have become a big boy. Very agile. However, this conflict easily resolved in a sneeze of the blue flag. Scream back. Wukong leapt with all his strength. The two little devils are watching. Below each other. Why don't you just take this guy to pass the time? And Wukong did his best. Can't get out of the current predicament. Lan Fatty takes advantage of the danger on the grounds of helping Wukong. At first there will be a special contempt, but if you lose, your soul will be taken out. Wukong gladly accepts. Then the first game will be a power competition. Lan Fatty is very confident in his own strength, but in front of Wukong, it seems a little unsightly. Bluff. A strong hurricane emanates from the palm of your hand. Blow your opponent directly off the field. Easy victory. Lan Fatty lost convinced. Use the seesaw to help Wukong. Instant ejection start. But unfortunately, still a little bit worse. Hurry up and use the Pai Qigong to help. But found this cloud. Not just hard. Falling down with a confused face and willing to make things happen. Same old thing. It doesn't work. The red ghost can't stand it. Don't toss it. I have a better way. It is said that there is a shortcut to the snake path. When Wukong heard this, he immediately became interested. But there is one condition. You have to compete with me too. On the other side, the wood sellers kept running. It turns out that there is a new pet, but it's too fast. The tiger just got tired. I won't play with you. Helplessly, under the coercion and lure of Wuzian, can only continue to be a sparring partner. The content of the competition is simple. Scream back. If you catch the red ghost, you win. The red ghost, who has always been known for his speed, is very confident. A gong sounded, fast as lightning. Goku is close behind. I didn't expect that the entertainment facilities in this hell are quite complete. In the blink of an eye, the two chased to the place where they first met. Wukong, who hasn't eaten for a long time, is really hungry. Say eat a fruit. The red ghost immediately refused. Legend has it that you will not be hungry for 100 days after eating, and the fruit whose strength will be greatly enhanced. How can I give you food? I'm not finished yet. I found that Wukong had come under the tree. The red ghost hurried to stop, but in this way, Wukong easily caught each other. If so, in desperation, I can only show Wukong the way. Just go through this door to reach Shadao. Before he left, Goku still shot a fruit. Run away after eating the two. After a long tunnel, finally found a light ahead. I didn't expect the so-called shortcut in the mouth of the little devil. It's the drawer of the Demon King. I never dreamed of it. It all starts from the beginning. Fortunately, the fruit was applied before. Strength has increased. Come on, Goku. Click to follow. Goku, who ate the golden fruit, is full speed ahead. Don't dare to delay. Run in the direction of Lord Rinking. Unlike Chinga, the wooden seller looks relaxed here. Many happy chases with pets. Suddenly stopped and happened to meet the godfather who was practicing. I saw the deep circumference of the short mud emitting a blue light, and there was a gust of wind. Xianqi flying sand. When children leave, they get life. Unexpectedly, this tornado, destroying the parking lot so badly. The seller was instantly hooked. The other side. The cultivation team finally met at the Temple of Heaven. I'm really looking forward to the next practice. That picture will come back. Wukong keeps running, and there's a palace ahead. Driven by curiosity. Unexpectedly, this palace suddenly turned into a big snake. Open your mouth and suck Wukong into your mouth. It was too late to react to the sudden change. Rapid fall. Full score landing. A green girl appeared ahead. Finally a guest. The news soon reached the owner of the palace. Snake times ears. Come to the window and look at Wukong. What a perfect man. My type. Go to front. Wukong thought that the snake empress in front of him was Lord Ring Wong. Come up and brag. This makes the other party even more uncontrollable. I quickly invited Goku to dance. Wukong wondered, could it be that this is the martial arts of Lord Ring Wong? After thinking for a while, I finally understand. The Ring King does this. Must want me to disarm the enemy first. Take advantage of it. It must be so. Directly give Snake D a shoulder fall. After learning that the girl in front of him is not dead at all. Turn around and leave. Hurry up and keep it. It's all here. At least stay for dinner. When Wukong heard this, he immediately became interested. Snake D quickly ordered the kitchen. This is the first man in 500 years. Do everything possible to keep it. Facing a table of good dishes. The soul of the long-sleeping criminal wakes up again. End the battle. Let everyone in this room be dumbfounded. He was about to leave after eating and drinking, but he was stopped again. On the grounds that the World King likes to be clean. Insist on letting Goku take a shower before leaving. Goku also thinks it makes sense. Then get comfortable and soak in a hot spring. Snake G saw the boy's burly figure. Let alone leave. Do everything possible to make Goku stay. Finally stunned it. Fall asleep. Snake G's heart is rippling. Master subordinate. Let's use the dream to see this guy. What did you dream about? Learned that Goku was married. He's not a single guy. Suddenly thoracic closed circuit. Decided to eat this guy in front of me. And in Wukong's dream. Dreaming that Kiki is guiding Gohan to study. Suddenly the door opened. Two Sanya men appeared at the door. Approaching step by step. The mother and son woke up in an instant. The girl in front of you quickly returns to her original state. Too late to say more. Wukong insists on leaving. Snake G's persuasion was fruitless. Stop pretending. Showdown. Revealed his true colors. The palace slowly disappeared. Everything is an illusion. I was actually in the belly of a snake. Fly forward quickly. Finally flew out of Sheku. I didn't expect this big snake to be relentless. It's about results. This guy is looking for a dinner treat. Good words to persuade. Not grateful. If so, fly around with Wukong. IQ crushing. Directly turned Snake D into a dead end. The other side. The training team is under the guidance of the gods. Practice non-stop. Facing the impending danger. Can the big guys really catch up? Click to follow. Nightfall. Fog sail alone in the cave. Don't forget to study hard even under difficult conditions. One miss being with my parents. Days together. I really hope to be reunited with them again. Piccolo, on the other side, thought long and hard. Remember the planets where you used to use your big tricks. Can be easily dodged by the opponent. Missing is pointless. The more you think about it, the angrier you get. Trembling all over. Blue light. Replicated an identical self. Has immediately entered battle mode. You often come to learn from each other. I really beat myself to become stronger. In the blink of an eye, it's daytime. The seller made a small sailboat. Fast forward in the desert. And suddenly it was getting dark. Look back. I don't know when there was a big bird behind me. Green claws grow like fog. This clever little friend. Skillful sailing. Flexible position. Crazy dodge. I didn't expect to hit it by mistake. Come to the troubled world. The sailboat ran forward completely uncontrollably. Through the long tunnel, I found myself at the seaside. Seagulls and former sparring partners. Mr. Tiger got up and looked around, looking for the direction of home. After a day of tossing, in the blink of an eye, night comes. Fall asleep. The hungry tiger looked at the sleeping little guy. It's so cute. Forget it. Let's chew on the bones. What a quiet night. This comes and goes. The seller and the tiger became friends. It added a lot of joy to the journey. And the short side can play for 2 days. The winner has not yet been decided. From the previous melee to remote dialing, I stopped playing for a while. Forget it. Let's eat first. On the other hand, it's tea and rice are not thinking. Not at all from. Lost my son and husband in English. The old disc has been persuading you for a week. Eat less. Scream back. Vendors run around the island and back to square one. The sailboat that found itself coming hurried up the peak. I just found out that this is an island, although I suffered some blows inside, but not at all. Use what you've learned to start designing a sea dragon sailboat. Piccolo is full and drunk here, fighting with his whole body again. I don't know who is who. Love who. Negligent monitoring of vendors. Anyway, it was the rise of the Godfather. But the vendor is not idle here either. Gather usable materials everywhere. Happiness pays off. The ship is finally built. Say goodbye to your beloved pet before leaving. Pet love. Hurry up to comfort. Just look at my mother and come back. Then set out on the way home, following the wind. The distance from home is getting closer and closer. I can feel the fog drifting away. Dijondown's Godfather stopped immediately. The body is one again. Go check it out. And now the sky is getting cloudy. The sea becomes rough. The fog desperately controls the sailboat. Unexpectedly, the sails were also broken by the strong wind. Faced with such a dangerous situation, think calmly. Eat something first. However, soon the inside of the sailboat was flooded. A group of panicked. But why can't I swim? The Godfather was also searching nearby at this time. Such a big wave. I'm not mad if anything happens to the little guy. That little sailboat. There's no way to withstand this storm. Start to disintegrate. Random vanished into the storm with the vendor. The day before the Saiyans arrived. It's getting closer day by day. Can you all resist? Click to follow.